Duties, rights, and liabilities of guardian. A guardian stands in fiduciary relation to his ward. He could be appointed by will or other instrument. He must not make profit out of the office. The fiduciary relation extends to making purchases by the guardian of the property of the ward, and by the ward of the property of the guardian immediately or soon after the ward ceases to be a minor. Basically, a minor is incompetent to act as a guardian, but there are some exceptions mentioned in section 21. In case his own wife or child, he is the managing member of a Hindu and undivided family, or the wife or child of another minor family. The guardian, which is appointed by the court, is also entitled to allowance, as the court thinks fit, for his care and pain in the execution of his duties. When officer of government is appointed, fee shall be paid to the government out of the property of the ward, as the provincial government may by general or special order direct. This applies to the collector as well. The collector appointed as a guardian will be subject to control of the provincial government, or such authority as that government by notification in the official gazette appoints. Section 24 pertains to duties of the guardian. Guardian is charged with the custody of the minor. He must look to his support, health and education, and other matters which the ward is subject to. In case a ward leaves or is removed from the custody of the guardian, the court for the welfare of the minor may make an order for his return. It can also cause an order to be made for the ward to be arrested and delivered into the custody of the guardian. And for this purpose, the court may exercise power conferred on a magistrate of first class under section 100 of the CRPC for arresting the ward. If a minor resides with the person not his guardian, this will not terminate the guardianship of the person having the custody of the minor. The ward can only be removed from the jurisdiction by the leave of the court. Thus, he cannot be removed without the leave of the court. The leave granted by the court may be general or special. Now, what are the duties of a guardian of property? A guardian of property is bound to deal with as carefully as man of ordinary prudence would deal with, as if it was his own property. He would do all acts reasonable and proper for realization, protection, or benefit of the property. A guardian appointed by will or other instrument, his power to mortgage or charge or transfer by sale or gift exchange any immovable property belonging to the ward is subject to any restriction imposed by the instrument. Thus, the court permits him by an order in writing to dispose the immovable property. Section 29 imposes limitation of power of guardian of property. Section 29b imposes restriction on the lease of any property of the minor. It shall not exceed the term of 5 years, and any term standing more than 1 year beyond the date the ward will cease to be the minor. Any transfer made under section 28 and 29 is voidable at the instance of any person who is affected. The guardian is only entitled to transfer property under section 29 in case of necessity or evident advantage of the ward. Conditions where the court in its discretion attached to permission sale not to be completed without the sanction of the court. Sale shall be made to the highest bidder by the public auction before the court or person specifically appointed by it. Time and place specified by the court shall be specified by the court. These shall not be made in consideration of a premium. Before granting permission to the guardian to do acts in section 29, the court may cause a notice of application served to any relative or friend of the minor who should receive the notice. The court shall hear and record the statement of who appears in opposition. If a guardian is appointed or declared by the court, his powers may from time to time be restricted or extended with respect to the property. But this shall not apply to a collector appointed as a guardian. Guardian may apply for a petition for the opinion and advice of the court on management of property.